immediately after that, Derek Chauvin was fired. He was charged with second-degree murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter. And then the trial started. And you actually attended the trial every single day.
Well, it was different family members inside of the courtroom. We rotated. You know,
okay.
Sometimes I was in the waiting room where the other room where they had the TV. I was in the courtroom, but you know, in the court building, but in the courtroom, you know, family members rotated.
Okay, but then early in the trial, I guess you were walking around, I guess to get some air, and you ended up coming almost face to face with Derek Chauvin.
The time you're talking about is I went outside for some air. I sat down on the bench outside the courtroom, and I'm sitting there, and then he's coming out. He's coming out. They're taking him out. They're bringing him out. I think for the maybe a 10, 15 minute recess, and I didn't know he was coming out, so I just stood up. I stood up, you know, just stretch my legs out, whatever, and I'm standing up, and he's like right there, and he kind of jumps back. Him and his team jump back. Like I'm like looking at them like, what's wrong with y'all? You know, but just right there, that's when I knew. He know in my heart, I knew he knew what he did. For him to jump like that, for his team to jump like that, thinking that I'm going to react, but I just simply was getting up. I didn't know we was that close. I was seriously getting up, standing up to go back in the courtroom. But then it's recess, so okay, I'm gonna sit back down. You know, and in that moment, people asked me, "What did you want to do? What did you want?" I was upset, but then, like I said, during the trial was when I was actually calming down more, because I'm like, justice is going to show its face. It's going to prevail. You know what I'm saying? So I have to keep the peace. I have to keep the faith. You know what I'm saying? So I really didn't want to, like people say, you want to put your knee on his neck? No. I mean, what is that going to prove? What is that going to solve? You know what I'm saying? Was I upset? Yes. But we at the right place at the right time for all of that to take care of itself. You know, but that was the moment I had face to face with him.
Well, as the trial was starting and leading up to the trial, and historically you've seen how these trials go. I mean, a lot of times these situations don't even get to trial.
Right.
Cops just walk away.
Right.
Cops get their jobs back. Cops get their pension. Cops are found not guilty.
Right.
So, you know, even, you know, the Eric Garner situation, you got a video, doesn't matter. Cops aren't charged.
Right.
So coming into this, did you feel like there was going to be a guilty verdict, or do you think that once again, you know, Black America is going to get the short end of the stick?
Of course, like from experiences, I like I said, I kept the faith on it, but I really, in my mind, I was like, I'm really hoping they don't fail us, but I think it's going that way. I had my doubts. I really did have my doubts because of past experiences, like you said, Eric Garner, Sean Bell, all these cases, you know. I did have my doubts, but it was like when those 3 verdicts was rendered, it was like, wow. I was like, wow, you know, the fight wasn't for nothing. You know, the protest wasn't for nothing. You know, we got that. We got what we wanted. May not have been what everybody wanted. You know, everybody wanted the life. They want this, that, and the third. A lot of people, you know, but it's different laws in different states, so they got to go by the law that they have, you know. So that's what I really wanted people to understand when I came back. Man, I don't understand why he didn't get life, and I had to tell him there's different laws out there, man. He got what he could get, you know what I'm saying. And I'm looking for him to get more with this other situation he got going on.